'Cause we that front seven rush, front seven rush. Yeah, we that front seven rush, 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 front seven rush. What's front seven rush, front seven rush? Go get it. Front seven rush, 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 front seven rush. It's time to make these players recognize this our season, y'all. When they cross the line, off the top they hitting brick walls. We've been playing hard this whole game, but we bout to rush. Now it should be about that time the second gets to beating us. Front seven, that's a fact, and we ain't giving you slack. Beating on my chest after knocking down your quarterback. You ain't know, you're playing with some real defenders. Form tight, stance right, organized. the time. We don't finish last. When it's said and done, you'll hear it on the podcast. Front 7 Rush. They'll have a lot to say. It was fun, but we got more games to play.
Conquerors, Warriors, welcome into another edition of the Front 7 Rush Show. I'm Vince Ingram, got my superstar producer, big time, Bijan Kelly.
Bling, blow, what it do?
Boom, what's up, man? How you
I'm
doing,
good.
my brother?
Man, I'm great.
That's good, man. You look great.
Thank
You
you.
look
How are you?
rested. I'm doing
Okay.
pretty good, man.
Great. Thanks.
I'm doing pretty good.
Hey, nice.
I actually had it was Bodine told me last week. He's a cool. You ain't look too tired, man. I guess I normally look tired. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, you ain't look too tired,
There's some
man.
days.
Yeah. I mean, hey, man, blame it on my head. What is it? Blame it on my heart. Blame it on my head, not my heart. Because sometimes I can't help it. You know what I'm saying?
I said, blame it on the heat.
Blame it on the heat. Yeah. Blame it on the heat. Yeah.
But yeah, no, he was right. I mean, I think there's sometimes you come in and you're just like, you can just see, dang, like, yeah, it was a rough one, or maybe you just look maybe tired that day, but then sometimes you come through like I'm just like, was he even at work today?
Yeah. I mean,
This
sometimes it's just mentally draining. Sometimes it's it's not that physical.
Yeah.
It's not that physical. My phone rings like from the time I wake up till the end of the day is just constantly ringing. You know what I mean? Just
Right.
something. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't, H&I Transport, so it's Miss Houston's or it's Front 7 it's just a lot. You know what I mean?
I remember meeting up with you. I think on average you answer the phone at least 3 times, at least.
Yeah.
Just in a small meeting.
Yeah, it be going off, but I mean, you ask for that, man. When you ask for certain blessings,
Yeah.
you get all that. You just ask for the blessing, and you don't know what comes with it.
The blessings keep calling. Blessings keep calling.
Yeah, keep calling, man. It keep calling. Man, you I know you are. You familiar with? I like a lot of these little dance challenges, man. They do. When they do it with the kids and the mom, and I seen one with the dad and the daughter. It's just so many of them, man. I can't keep up with it.
I used to be, but yeah, like you said, now I can't keep up with it, so I don't even know. There could be any challenge going on, probably 100 going on at the same time.
I wonder how that stuff gets started, man. I wonder, do people just come up with it? Just random people come up with them. Because I'm really seen, like, literally, man, like just this weekend, just kind of scrolling. It's like 10 or 12 different ones with different songs.
Yeah, it comes about differently. I think the most natural way is when somebody just makes a video and then everyone is like, oh, and you jump in as a community and you all just kind of, repeat that video. But a lot of times, though, it happens the other way where people are they make the challenge themselves, hashtag dance challenge, and then people, jump onto it.
So it's safe to say that just, the regular, just everyday people are doing it. It's not like a rapper's thing or
if they can, that's the thing. If they can, they'll try it,
Mm-hmm.
But
who is
I
they?
get it.
Who you say
A rapper will try like to make their song popular by having like a dance challenge with it. But the thing is, it's better if somebody that's not popular does it, because it gets swept under the rug if it doesn't, go big or something. If Drake were to go like hashtag dance challenge, like Kiki, Kiki, do you love me?
Yeah, that's an old one, right?
Remember that one?
Yeah.
That one started from someone that wasn't Drake. And imagine if Drake tried starting it, but it didn't work. So Yeah, I mean, but some celebrities do. They do. And hey, it's a risk. It's a risk. They
But
might end up deleting.
it's so many, man, that I mean, it's like I see a new one every day, and of course, most of the time it's the women doing it, and then the
Yeah,
little kids do it. Um, but I like it, man. A lot of it be like, and you know what it does,
me too.
man? It gives the public as a group, as I mean, when you I mean the world, because you have all nationalities doing it. It gives them
Yeah,
everybody to kind of be in cahoots with doing the same thing, something fun, man. Something,
coming
it's not
together.
hurting anybody. It's cool. It's real
You
cool.
know what kind of crazy dance challenges Michael Jackson would have the world doing right now?
Yeah, Mike would have everybody doing some. I don't know. You gotta think about Mike was already 100 years old, man. Close
I
to
mean,
it.
even if he would have been orchestrating it, even if he wasn't like, I mean, Michael would have loved the dance
Mike
challenges.
would have loved that, man. He would have.
Man,
Some of them I see a whack, I'll be expecting more,
oh,
you
yeah.
know. And which one is it, man? They got one where, it. I don't know the artist, man. But it's you say something about a stanky leg, but it's just real.
That's old.
No, it's not the old one. This is something. This got to be something new. It's just got that.
Oh.
It's not the stanky leg. Come on, somebody help me out.
What does it
The
look
DJ
like?
don't know nothing.
Do the dance.
No, I don't know. I don't know how to do any of it, man. I really don't. But I'm saying some of it is whack to me,
Yeah, a
and
lot.
some of it is live. Some of it's kind of live or whatever.
Yeah.
Um, but I mean, like I said, you see a lot of the dads doing it with the kids. You see a lot of the moms doing it with the kids. You see a lot of couples doing them, man. And then of course, you see a lot of women doing it. I rarely see a guy doing it by himself. Rarely. You know what I
Mm,
mean? But
yeah.
it's a bunch of them, man. There's a lot of them out there. And I just think it's cool.
It's
I just think
gotta
it's cool.
it's gotta be something funny or something actually really cool in order for you to see like a lot of guys just jump into it.
Right.
Yeah.
They
Cause
got
you're right.
some. They got one now. It's not a dance challenge, but a song comes on where the guy's talking about uh, licking all over the girl, and the women kind of had that look on their face like what you got right now. The
Mm.
same look. Like when they hear, they like had that look,
Right.
and they be like, because he's just going off.
Cause it's just
That's not
random.
really a dance. It's just a.
Yeah.
But I mean, you see a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying, man, how a lot of this stuff it's a trip how it just catches on, catches on, catches on.
Yeah. It brings the world together, like you said. It's kind of cool for the community.
Yeah, yeah. I think it is, man. With all the other crap going on, this is something that's
Man. Oh man.
that's
Yeah.
just kind of laid back, man. Um,
Like, and that's something where whatever you're doing in your life, you could be at on lunch at your, 9 to 5. You could be in Ukraine in a very tough situation. Just got connected to some Wi-Fi, and you
mhm.
look at this dance challenge video, and it brightens you up, and maybe even like, yeah, like those
Yeah,
dance challenges can really,
yeah,
it's one of the
yeah,
less toxic things out there. I'm
yeah.
glad you brought it up. One
It
of the
is,
less
man.
toxic.
It is. I seen a doctor, a black doctor, older guy. Now I seen Deion Sanders do this. He has a video going around where he's in locker room and he's giving the players like a pep talk. And so at the end of it, he says, "Now y'all give me my theme music." And the theme music is here they go. Damn, who is that, man? 14, come on, man. Y'all tripping, man. Uh, here we go.
Let's
Anyway,
see.
it's Deion's theme music, right? And so I had never seen anybody do that but Dion on this video, and he just say give me theme music, and it's one of these down south rappers, BJ.
Is it? Are you sure it's Here They Go, or is it the other one where they the, I'm not about to embarrass myself. I got the words in my head, but it could be wrong. Oh, yeah. There you go.
Yeah. So Dion says that he said, "Give me my theme music." Then everybody kind of just start bobbing or whatever. So this doctor did it at his doctor's office, man. And I thought that was cool, man. He just came out and he said something. Then he said, "Now give me my theme music." And so that came, Mystical, yeah. So that come on, and you can see the receptionists and stuff. They look like they wasn't expecting it in the background, And it was just him having a good time, man. You know what I mean? But I think it's it's cool.
There
man.
you go.
Yeah, it's mystical. That's it's mystical. I couldn't.
Thank you, Bodie.
Yeah. But I mean, that's cool, man. That is really, really cool. It's to me, it does the heart good to see people just getting along, and if music always do bring people together.
It does the heart good to participate in one too. Go ahead, man. I said it does the heart good to participate in a dance challenge too. Go ahead.
I mean, and you right, man. But I rarely see a guy doing it himself, man. It's just
they're out there.
They got to be right.
They're out there.
They got a couple of country music deals too with them guys, them ladies and them guys.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, there's all types. I don't really see those go too viral, but if I go down a rabbit hole, like I'll see those really awesome like roller skating videos. I'll see those really awesome country videos, really awesome. Like, yeah, those, yeah, they got like their own little subset.
Yeah. And the white people get in on it too, man. They get in on it too. It's pretty cool, man. That's my thing. It ain't just it's whites, it's Hispanic, it's blacks, it's everybody just getting in on it, man. I just think so.
Everybody.
I just think it's cool, man.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, the lovely? What's up, Bodine? Jerry? Hey, y'all.
Yeah, I just so man, what do you think about this Brittany Griner thing, man? Do you feel sorry for her, man?
Of course.
9 years for the residue left in her vaping deal. 9 years, man.
9 years is way too long. Way too long, and I don't think she deserves it, but she's at the whim of that country, right?
She is.
There's people trying to like get on her about what she should or should not have done. And I mean, you could have said this months ago. I mean, she's been dealing with this for what, nearly a year now?
Right.
Like all of a sudden, I don't know, it doesn't even matter, but like I don't think hopefully she can't see all of this stuff people say. Hopefully she's not connected to the internet right now, stuck in prison or in transition to prison with, access to social media to see these things, I don't think so.
I saw her the other day when they was like taking her back to the cell. They had her hands handcuffed.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like 6'11", I think. She's, man, she really looked like an animal, man. No fun intended. The way she was in that, cause the cage wasn't tall enough for her, so she was having to duck down.
They do that, don't they? They have the cage in the courthouse, right?
I don't know. I just saw where she was at, man. It wasn't tall enough, and so she couldn't even stand straight up. And I was like, "Wow, man, that made me feel really, really bad for her." And nothing in me felt like she was gonna get this much. She was gonna even get time. I thought they was gonna because she honestly said, I made a mistake. I didn't know.
Right.
But then you got some people saying she been doing this, she knew it, and she just kept taking the chance. You know.
Man. And man, I get it. People make mistakes. People make mistakes. But geez, 9 years. I mean, that's kind of that's kind of awful. I really hope they do that trade, right? They're trying to do like a trade
Yeah.
for like a Russian prisoner. And I don't want to get into, like what that means or whatever, because I
Mm-hmm.
don't know what that means. It sounds
Right.
just like a trade to me. They get a prisoner, you get a prisoner. But
Right.
but it's just, if it were me and someone was stuck in my country and did something bad, I just want them out of my country. That's just me though. I wouldn't want to keep them for 10 years, especially unless I mean, let's say they did something really bad like murder, then okay,
And I'm
but
sure they got him in there for doing something really bad, man. I mean, I don't know. Brittany, um, damn, this is a hard one. I mean, you did the crime. I know it's crazy, man, but I don't know how does that work. You give me our yours, and we'll give you, we'll give you yours. You give us our. I don't know if they cover Brittany Griner like that, man.
yeah,
I
I don't
mean,
know.
yeah, it's gonna be a hard deal for her, man. A very
Oh
hard deal.
man. And then I mean, like, I don't know. I really doubt. You think they're helping her out and speaking English around her at all? Huh?
Yeah, I mean, she has counsel over there.
No, but I mean just in general, like throughout the whole case and throughout everything. Like, yeah,
I doubt it, man.
I bet they're giving her the smallest of just,
Mhm.
like, I bet she hears Russian 99% of the time. She's
Yeah,
probably in places too small 99% of the time. Small cots, small cages, like you said.
yeah,
Everything's probably just the wrong fit. And she's just going to be living like that for 9 years.
yeah. They definitely
Right.
treating her like a criminal, man. Definitely, definitely. Um,
And then her family. She has to go
yeah.
back. Doesn't she
And
have a
then
child
they
with
want
her?
she got a wife, man.
Yeah,
They
her
want
wife and they have a child or no? I think
I
so.
don't know. I don't know. But from what I understand, they won't even let her talk to her wife.
Not even through like letters.
I don't know about through letters,
Man.
but I mean, from my understanding, no phone conversation or nothing like that.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't condone it, but that's one of the few situations where I could see someone feeling so low that they would do something extreme. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
Um.
Hopefully it don't come to that.
Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not.
Hopefully it don't come to that. She don't look too. And I know she shook up, but when they show her, she looked like she's composing herself.
That's
And
good.
even when they gave her the sentence, she just kind of looked like in disbelief. I'm assuming like everybody else, like, damn, are you for real? Yeah.
Man. I
So
mean, for
BJ,
her, yeah.
go ahead.
I was just gonna say for her, like, I'm sure maybe most of like her emotional processing and stuff probably is, I'm sure there's a lot of that we don't see, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of that she's already hearing over there before we hear it, so she's probably dealt with some of her stuff months ago. But imagine like the family getting the news, just like everybody else. Oh,
Hmm.
dang near 10 years.
Right. It's
Like,
crazy, man. The lovely saying, "Where's the gay community? And where's the WNBA?" But I can tell you, WNBA ain't they trying to probably distance themselves away from it. That's what they do when it's crime or whatever. Even though it's something small, they don't want to be associated with that. Now the gay community, or I don't know. You think maybe
where's the gay
normally
Russian community? They'll fight for Britney.
you would think normally they would do something, man. But man, all them people, man, when you get in some trouble, man, you really know and find out who's close to you and who's not. That's when you really know when you get in some trouble, who's down for you and who's not. And that girl by herself, man, she's by herself. It said something about Roy Jones Jr. was trying to go get her. Is that Roy Jones or somebody else?
Oh, a boxer. Yeah, some boxer that is supposed to have some citizenship over there, but
Yeah,
I don't know if any of that.
yeah.
Maybe Roy.
Bodine said he think that Russia had somebody close to her and they knew what has been going on and they using her as a bargaining chip to get their guy out of prison from the USA. Might be right, man, because
Possibly.
this is unbelievable. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised, but I mean, hell, they may be using the wrong damn bargaining chip. I don't think U.S. gonna sneeze over Brittany Griner. I don't. I hope they do, but I don't know, man.
And that's the thing too, right? Like, of course, we're all looking at it as citizens and seeing how unfair it is, but then you got the whole prospect of, okay, is she as, and to a country, not to us, but to a
Mm,
country, is she as valuable as keeping this other, like, maybe high class prisoner, you
right.
know? So it's like,
And I
I,
mean, the lovely saying, "Where is the celebrities? Where is the NBA?" I mean, I don't understand. What are they supposed to do?
yeah, what are they gonna do? This is Russia.
Yeah,
This is a different country.
yeah. It's a
Even if it's not
different
Russia,
country.
it's a different country.
I mean, Michael Jackson gone. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
now
Elvis is gone. You know, them
Mike,
guys gone.
Elvis,
Yeah.
those guys,
They may,
man,
you know what I'm saying? Maybe they can, make some
maybe.
phone calls. You send LeBron ass over there you want to. They have his ass locked up somewhere. Them Russians don't care nothing about these people over here.
Yep.
So I don't think it's nothing they can do, man. If the government can't get involved or something and do something about it, can't no celebrity do anything. They supposed to sing Kim Kardashian. Shit, she get her ass over there and get locked up herself. Folks ain't thinking about her.
From these pictures, though, I'm looking at a few pictures of her in Russia. The places that they're taking photos of her in look pretty clean. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know if they're moving her there, but I'm just saying the places where she's in these photos looks pretty clean,
right.
and she looks good. She looks.
A buddy of mine, man, he was like, man, that girl had a Russian female over there. And he was saying it totally different, but he was like, man, that girl had a Russian female over there, man. She been going over there, she been doing that, and she just got caught up. Thinking she could keep getting away with it, and them folks caught her up this time. But he was like, man, she been going over there because she got some Russian gal over there. She been going over
Uh,
hollering at.
that's an interesting take.
Yeah, yeah. I.
I mean, hey, real quick,
Mhm.
I'll put up just one photo of her. What did Stampede said the Russians had to give her a sizable sentence in order to increase their position in the negotiations. Okay, okay. It's been said that usually that sentence in Russian court gets about 3.5 years, which makes sense. I mean,
Mhm.
right? 10 years for this is crazy. Uh,
Mhm.
they had to wait until the sentence was imposed before the government could start negotiating a prisoner swap. Hmm, interesting. Interesting. So we got a photo of her there. So it's kind of, you see where they got her handcuffed to the officer? That's kind of interesting. They do that
Yeah,
differently than we do.
yeah.
They would never do that here.
Uh-uh.
You
They
want
got
me to handcuff?
both her hands handcuffed, and then the officer handcuffed to
Yeah. What?
her.
Yeah. They would never do that here.
Man, she's tall, man.
Yeah, yeah, she is. And I thought Russians were pretty big, but they ain't got nothing on her.
Mm-mm.
At least the ones around her in this photo.
Tatted up.
Yeah.
Damn.
And I would say, oh, they could be profiling her or whatever. Russians are some tough, tatted, like from what we see at least,
Mhm.
we get an image of them, they'd probably look at Brittany and be like, hey, what's up? you know?
Mhm.
So this is I think there's My best guess is what everyone else is saying. It's a negotiation thing. I don't even think it's a profiling thing. I don't think it's a racist thing. I've never heard anyone say it was a racist thing, but I don't think it's any of that. I think it's literally, I mean, what does Russia care about weed anyways? I guarantee half the country smokes weed.
Oh yeah. The lovely said, Rod Stewart went and got ASAP Rocky out of London.
Oh yeah, someone did help. I thought that was Trump that helped with ASAP Rocky though.
I don't know.
Yeah, but
Yeah. Bodine said, Vince, it's crazy because we don't support the WNBA. This woman make $1 million for playing ball in Russia, whereas they only make 200,000 in the USA. I mean, they gonna make more over there, man. They just Americans just don't tune into WNBA like that. So they can't pay them what they not bringing in. That's what I tried to explain to Nas when he was around. They can't pay them what they not bringing in. If they not bringing it in, how they gonna pay them that? How they gonna pay them millions if they not bringing in millions?
so you think they got more people watching the WNBA in Russia than in America?
Well, they don't have as many. They don't have the NBA in Russia, right? They don't have the
Mm,
NFL in Russia. So the things they got to choose from is limited over there. So yeah, you probably got a lot more people tuning in to
mm.
to experience it. You got a lot more people probably even going to the games over there.
Yeah, they probably got a choice between bear fighting, log rolling,
Stuff. Different
um,
things. But when we got college football. You know what I mean? We got NBA, we got NFL, we got all of these things. We got American boxing. We got most of that stuff is shown in the States. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
So that's where a lot of people, spend their money at.
Hey, speaking of college and money, athletes can make money off their image now, right? That's been set for a couple years now.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
They can
I
make
haven't
they
heard
can make
anything since then. Like, any athletes rolling in the dough right now?
well, somebody's son. Who was that son? Deion Sanders' son. I think he signed $1 million contract right off the muscle. And actually, Deion came on was talking about it the other day, and he was saying that he approved of it. He said, but they need to hire more. Um, they need to hire more qualified coaches. He said because now you got these players making more money than the coaches. He said, so you got to hire way more qualified coaches and pay these coaches to coach these kids that's making money like that.
That'd be
He just did a
crazy.
video about that the other day. He said, because
That'd be
the
crazy.
way it is right now, and you got a quarterback that's making more than his offensive coordinator, how you gonna be able to tell him something?
Man, with these changes, it sounds like football is not going anywhere anytime soon, and a lot of new openings are going to be coming in for different, like services or different football organizations. Like for it to go from, these just you had these football coaches and you had high school, college, you had NFL, pretty
Mhm.
separate, pretty dang separate. Deion Sanders comes in, boom, okay. He crossed that barrier between college and the NFL. Okay, cool. It's like there's some uh there's some bridge now, right?
Mhm.
And then college athletes get to make money off their image. Okay, the bridge is increasing. It's like and now Deion Sanders is like, hey, we need more qualified coaches. I'm
Yeah.
guarantee that's gonna happen. Plus, he's probably already influencing other people to do the same thing once they get done with their NFL career. So like, could you see could you see like a huge NFL ecosystem now? Because before, like it was like everything was just feeding the NFL, but now could you actually see more of a like thriving kind of ecosystem around the NFL because of these changes? If that makes sense. I don't know if I'm, understanding it all correctly, but
Now he's saying hire more qualified coaches to coach college football.
right.
Yeah. I mean, they're gonna have to, man. They're gonna have to. They're gonna have to make some changes. I know they didn't think they were just gonna be able to allow these guys to start making money and then just that's it. That everything just going as normal. That's not how it worked. Now, I mean, yeah, you and these guys are going to have to. You're gonna have to start paying these coaches more because it it ain't otherwise it's not gonna work. Otherwise,
Well,
it's not gonna work.
so kind of like my question was lingering towards just everything like okay, before all of this, before college players got paid, before Deion Sanders and former players and big coaches or things started kind of getting into college leadership, college football leadership roles, wasn't it that everything just fed into the NFL and a bunch of rules and restrictions prevented colleges from really having any sort of similar setup as NFL players? You know what I mean? Like in terms of working with other companies and in terms of paying players and in terms of
Yeah, I
right.
mean, I don't. Yeah, you couldn't do none of that. That's
So
what you're
so
saying.
now, yeah, so now I'm saying like because of these changes, do you see more of an opening for, you know, like the way VC, venture capital and things like do you see more companies and more kind of solutions and things
Mhm.
possibly growing out of this and like an ecosystem
Oh
around the
yeah, yeah,
NFL? That's
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, definitely,
Okay.
definitely. Yeah, because of this, you saying is a lot of other companies going to be able to thrive, right?
Right, 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 right.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't see any way around it. I don't see any way around it. I mean, just by them allowing the kids to make money on their brand, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of companies benefit from this now, man. A lot of them. You find a way in to to make money, you definitely going. Or if you have that type of company, you're definitely going to. Because I mean, they're gonna have to do something with the kids that's not making a big chunk of money. I
Right.
mean, it's gonna be smaller companies doing business with them.
Mm-hmm.
Their brand and stuff like that. So, I mean, yeah, this is it's gonna be a big money deal for sure, for sure, for sure.
Spreading the wealth. And then this
And
could trickle and help the WNBA too, right? Because if a bunch of companies start flooding in and saying, oh, we can get this NFL money and we don't need, to be licensed and stuff because we can go straight to college, like,
right, yeah.
oh, all
I
right.
mean, but I mean, no, they're not gonna make the money they make in the NFL. They shouldn't. So that's still gonna be the ultimate
Well,
goal.
yeah, but more money for everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
Just sports in
So
general. Maybe this could be a good thing for just
yeah. So Stampede.
um Stampede said she plays for the Russian professional team because she can make more money over there than they do in the WNBA. Kind of losing
Mm-hmm.
it. He said she should have just gave her leftover weed and vape cartridges to someone who was staying in Russia. She
Yeah,
tried traveling with it. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah. She should have, man. So it's one of them things, man. When you make a mistake in life, a lot of times it's not fair. It's not
Hmm.
fair, man. I done made some bonehead crash dummy moves, man. And I was like, damn, man, why I do that? Cost me a lot of money. And at the end of the day, man, you learn from that, and then you just can't. You just gotta keep rocking, man.
This is one tough lesson.
It is. Bodine said, "We got so many people trying to sneak in the USA to live, but our women have to go to foreign countries to make money for the game that they love. It's just crazy to me." Again, man, there's not um there's not a big draw for that. So it's, I mean, it's business. So I don't know, man. I guess I just feel like I understand business, man. If you're not bringing in the money, how you gonna pay them? Who's gonna pay them if you're not bringing the money in?
Ah,
Somebody somewhere needs to promote the WNBA
ah.
more, man. I mean, somebody's not doing their job enough to promote it. They need to do. They need to get people in seats.
Vince, do
They
you
need
see
to.
this comment
They need to get
from
people watching.
Do you see this comment from Professor Koala?
Yeah, not really.
Professor Koala said, "That's my dad on the left. He left for milk and never came back. Love you, pops."
Yeah, I didn't know what it meant, so I ain't paying attention to it.
You see the profile picture, right? You see what the koala looks like?
Mm-mm.
It's got like the dark smooth patch of fur on the top, so it looks like a bald head, but then it's got like the kind of gray fur on the bottom, so
Oh yeah,
it looks
yeah,
like the beard. And
yeah.
then
That's funny.
your pop the koala pops.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah, it's
Couldn't be
it's
me because I don't drink milk. Shit.
that is a good one. Yeah, that's well played. Well
Yeah,
played.
yeah.
Well played. Oh
Stampede
man.
says opportunists are always laying in wait over the NIL stuff. Yeah. Bijan Robinson at the University of Texas has a deal with Lamborghini. They say he has a Lambo that he rides around in.
Ooh,
Yeah,
okay. You
yeah,
know, you know what that must be doing for his
yeah.
his
His lady game up there, I'm sure.
yeah, right, right. That's the best way to say it. Yo, what's up,
Yeah,
Anthony?
yeah.
Anthony's a old friend of mine actually. Haven't seen him in
Cool.
a while. What's up,
Yeah.
man?
Bodine said, "Yeah, I understand the money part, but I can't type everything in. But I understand the money part. Yeah, I mean that's all that matters, man. When it comes to why they can't pay, you know, um, or why they don't pay, they don't have the money to pay them. I don't think not the way they pay the NBA.
Hmm.
Stampede said LeBron made more money last year than WNBA.
Yo, that shouldn't even be possible, should it?
You wouldn't think, right?
And is that just his contract, his WNBA? I
That's
mean,
just
his
his.
NBA contract?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just his NBA contract.
Oh man, so you're telling me the views are that different, or is it the sponsorships and things that NBA, and I'm not saying the player sponsorships, but I'm saying like the NBA, sponsorships like that
All
they
of
get.
that, man. I mean, because it's the sponsorship the NBA get, it's the seats in it's the TV rights that they get. It's all of that, man. They making billions of dollars.
Oh
So
my god,
they can pay these players 37 million for a season.
man,
Yeah, yeah.
man, huh?
So yeah, who I mean, they need to hire some NBA marketing team from the NBA maybe too. But I mean, and it's a lot of talent in the WNBA, man. It's a lot of these ladies that's real good, man. It makes the game interesting, but so far it hadn't caught up that good.
So is the NBA is it a company or is it so is it an association and like every team is a company or is it a company? Like
Yeah,
what is
every
the NBA?
team is its own company.
Okay,
You got
so
the
then
Houston Rockets. They're their own
yeah.
entity. They just all affiliated. Work
So
under
so
the
do you
NBA.
Do you blame the teams or do you blame the association?
You got to blame the association.
Okay.
You have to blame the association, man. It's just, I mean, I think so anyway. Because I don't think not no one team is thriving that much better than any other WNBA team. I think all of them
Right.
about in the same boat as far as the money they bringing in.
Mhm.
You know, um, maybe
Hmm.
give or take here 100,000, but it's just the WNBA man just don't have a big draw.
Dang. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I don't know enough about it to even say how that would need to be fixed. But it sounds like whoever set up one versus the other,
Hmm.
there is definitely a difference
Well, the
in
NBA been around for,
something.
I mean, years on top of years, man. WNBA hadn't been around that long,
Oh, really?
so yeah, that makes a
Uh,
difference as well.
the NBA started in 1946, and the WNBA started in
1988.
1997.
See that?
Ooh,
That's a
that's 50
long time,
years.
man. Yeah, that's a long
Yeah.
time,
Wow.
real long
Man,
time.
but the WNBA is younger than me.
Yeah, it hasn't been around that long, brother.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, man. So we would bring you the best, man.
Hey, is the
Hopefully,
rim height
see
really lower for the WNBA?
is the what?
The rim height, is it really lower?
No, I don't think it's lowered. I think it's still 10 feet, but I think like
Oh,
yeah, it's 10 feet. It's not lowered, but the like the 3 point line isn't as far back,
mm,
stuff like
okay.
that. I think that's the only difference. The 3 point line. I think is that right, Stampede? I think the 3 point line is the only thing that's different, but everything else is
Hold
the
up.
same.
Hold up. We have celebrity NBA games all the time, right?
Celebrity NBA games.
Yeah, yeah, like All Stars or something like that. Just celebrity basketball. I'm sorry, celebrity basketball.
I think at All Star Weekend they have a celebrity basketball game
They don't have the women's version of that.
of the All Star Weekend.
Yeah.
I don't think they do.
Yo, that's probably the biggest problem.
I don't know, man. Maybe look that up. I'm not sure, man. I've never heard them talking about WNBA All Star Weekend. I
Let's
never
see.
heard them talking about that, man.
WNBA All Star Game.
They have some of the ladies play in an All Star game when the guys have they All Star Weekend.
Well, apparently, um, wait. So, what is the All Star? Is it any player or like only
No,
MVPs?
it's the best players that's voted to be the best players, and they have two teams, and those two teams get together and play each other, the East and the West.
Okay, well that's not what I'm talking about then, because there is a WNBA All Star Game, and it's been there since the beginning. But I mean like the celebrity thing, like the celebrity basketball games.
I mean, they got one for the All Star Weekend. They don't
Oh, I see. All Star Weekend.
have one that's for the All Star Weekend. I don't.
Um, 2022 NBA All Star Celebrity Game. Oh no, that's NBA. That's not WNBA.
It's NBA.
Man, that's that I mean, that could be the biggest problem. One of the biggest. I'm sure there's a list. Yo, yeah, yeah, there's plenty of women I would love to see play in the WNBA or not. I mean, yeah, All Star Celebrity Game, WNBA All Star Celebrity Game. There's plenty of
Really?
women. There's
Name
plenty of
one.
women I love. Queen Latifah.
Oh, you saying a celebrity thing?
Right. Because I see
Queen
Kevin Hart.
Latifah.
He's played in the NBA one, and you got all these other people, Chris Brown and stuff like that. But like yeah, Queen Latifah.
Well,
What about?
there are a lot of females that play in the All-Star celebrity game. So it's
Oh,
it's co-ed. It's
oh, it
not
is.
just guys. Yeah. You got
It must
ladies
it
that
must
play.
be a off. The numbers must not be right because
No,
I don't.
yeah, yeah. I mean, you gotta have, you know how you gotta have like 2 women on the team, something like
Right.
that. Yeah.
Right.
It's it's
Right.
it's, it's typically a WNBA player, and then you have to pick a celebrity.
Oh, come
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
That's not funny, but it's like that's fundamentally wrong. I see the
yeah,
issue here. Like,
yeah,
of course, they're just set further and further back. They don't even get the same kind of things.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean,
I mean, it's that you don't. It's not that same excitement there, man. I mean,
I would watch Gigi Hadid. I would watch Halle Berry. I would watch some of these younger actors and celebrities. I would watch them play a basketball game. I would do that.
yeah, me too. Stampede said, Vince, that's an interesting take. There is such an emphasis on pro male sports that happens year round. You go from the championship from one sport right into the playoffs of another sport. Yeah. Even women's college sports, volleyball, softball, basketball, seem to be more popular than women's pro sports. That's true. That's true. The college ladies that the college basketball ladies, man, they get a lot of draw, man. A lot of them are students, but and student body and family and friends and stuff like that, but they still get it, man. They get it. Those arenas be packed, you know. Um, but then you gotta understand they're not paying them though, Pete. So um, I think that plays a part. He also says people suggested changing the rim height to 9.5 feet in order to increase the ability to dunk and increase the excitement and watchability. The rim is 10 feet. WNBA players was insulted by the suggestion.
No, I
Yeah,
see.
see what I'm saying? So they so stuck on this, women's rights stuff, man. They willing to handicap their own their own situation to advance. They may could get a little bit more pop because the people love to see people dunk. And
Man.
if you got these, if you lowered it and some of these ladies were able to dunk on other ladies, I mean that's exciting. But they like Stampede said, they got offended when
I
they suggested lowering the damn goal. Well, you can't dunk on 10 feet.
Yeah,
So
I think all everything should be different. If the I don't even know how the rules go, but if the rules are exactly the same, I think even the rules should be different.
yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have a problem with that, and just to make it more exciting to watch.
Yeah,
Um,
make it its own thing because if it's just hanging off the coattails of the NBA, like every time a new rule or something passes, isn't that passed down from the NBA?
Probably.
If that's even how it works. Like, do they have their own rules? I don't know.
I mean, they got about the same. The rules are about pretty much the same as the NBA. X said this is kind of cruel. If the WNBA women look like the soccer chicks, they would probably have more fans. It's known and said by a WNBA player. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. You know what I mean? That
I think they all have a nice figure. I mean, I don't think that's the reason why people aren't watching.
no, I don't. It's just not exciting enough. They're not. I mean, you look at that lingerie football league. They don't get a lot of draw, man. They're not. They're
Mm-hmm.
not.
Mm-hmm.
Blowing the bank up, and they
Right.
be in practically nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, real sports fans, they ain't just watching that crap because So I disagree with that. I don't think that's it. They just not. They don't bring that excitement to the basketball court like the NBA players do. Stampede said, "Does anybody watch Ice Cube's Big Three B-Ball League? I don't watch it. I tried to start watching it when it first started, and them old guys out there, man, I couldn't really get into it.
Oh, that. Yeah, he takes the retired NBA players, huh?
Yeah, I couldn't really
Mm.
get into it, man. So and that's kind of with the WNBA. It's not about a man woman thing. Them guys just not exciting. They have all kind of semi-professional or these other football leagues. I couldn't get in, and I'm a big football head. I couldn't get into that other league they got, USFL or something, because those
Mm.
guys
Oh.
just aren't as exciting as the NFL guys, you
Mm-hmm.
know. So it's about the exciting, man, about being exciting. Bodine said we support our kids getting an education. The women get paid by getting a scholarship and getting a free education. We all love this for our kids. Hmm.
Hey, hey, hey.
Yeah, but there you go, man. There you go.
WNBA.
WNBA, rock on, rock on. BJ, did we talk about this 99% thing? I think we've been on the books for a minute. I can't remember when we talked about it.
99%. What is that? Hmm.
You remember when I said that and we gonna boom boom.
Hmm.
99% of guys, they did a poll, 99% of guys said they would rather cheat on their spouses than
Rather
snitch on their
cheat,
homeboy.
rather cheat on their spouse
Than
than
snitch on their
snitch on their
homeboy.
homeboy.
Did we talk about this
Not on the show.
LP already? We didn't talk about this.
Not on the show.
They polled some guys, man. 99% of y'all turkeys said y'all would rather cheat on your gal, man, than snitch on your boy.
That's
And it's
ridiculous that they would think that about me. Of course I would. They wouldn't even. They don't even have to take the poll. Why would you even ask me that?
man, it's like and it's and just to let you know, it's the reverse for ladies. They were like women was like,
What?
yeah, they said they'll snitch on their home girl way before they cheat on their dude. Way before. I thought it was an interesting deal, man. How um but it's basically it wasn't saying like men are just, the dirty dogs, man. It was saying that they just would rather take no, this is just me saying that. They would rather take the charge themselves before they implement,
Yeah,
ruin somebody else's or have, maybe, put out something that ruin somebody else's situation. They just
yeah,
rather,
heck yeah.
I'll take that charge. Let me deal with it. They more accountable than
Hmm.
that's what it is, man. I think that most guys are just more accountable. Man, let me
Hey,
deal with it. Let me get the screw up and let my boy make it.
hey,
Versus
you know,
women like, I ain't taking the charge. Yeah, her ass. Uh, yeah, BJ,
mm,
your gal was with this other dude. I seen it.
I don't think that says anything special about women. Women already got the special check mark in that box when they go above and beyond to cater to their man. Okay, so it does says nothing special that they wouldn't that they would snitch on their friend before cheating on their man. But as a
Right.
man,
You not
but as,
surprised about the
I'm
women.
not surprised. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. But as a
Hmm.
man, it is commendable, okay, to take that L, okay, and cheat on your wife
Yeah.
versus snitching on your
Snitching
friend.
on your boy.
That is
Yeah.
commendable. That's the harder choice. That's the harder choice.
That's the hardest choice, man. You get to thinking, man. Damn, I'll do my best to get out of this, but I can't. I mean, you got to think about it too, because once you stool pigeon on your boy, man, you out the group. Um, everybody, the rest of the fellas, man, hate your ass, man. You nobody don't even want. They don't even want you around. You know, man, you a
You
snake,
can't
dude.
you can't live like that. You can live after cheating. You can live.
Yeah, yeah.
You
You
can live.
just beg and plead, and baby, I apologize. I mean, I'm sorry. It was a bad night. I was drunk. It's so many different things you can throw out there versus, You can't even be way past tips and snitch on your boy. That ain't gonna fly.
No,
Dude, I was on that drink, man. Man, I don't
uh-uh.
care, dog. I
Uh-uh.
don't care, man. Man, I can't mess with you no more, dude.
Hey, you could drink, smack a different girl on the butt, and be like, "I thought it was you." You might get past with that, but you can't snitch on a friend drunk like you
Nah,
just said.
yeah. I mean, you don't get no pass on that from your boys at all, man.
No,
You know, and
no.
then you're dirty, you're a dog. You're I mean,
You're the bottom of this, the worst of the worst, bottom of the barrel.
yeah, yeah. Man, this dude here,
Come on.
man, we can't even talk around this cat, man. He gonna tell it. Yeah,
But your
yeah,
wife can still talk to you.
yeah,
She'll just be upset and then stare at the
yeah,
side of your head a lot.
yeah, yeah. And then every time you get ready to leave, where you going? Oh, I'm going to the store get some eggs. Oh yeah, right. And you just got to deal with that for about 6 months to a year. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually she'll either start messing with somebody herself where she don't care no more, or she just don't care about you no more. She don't care what you do, but she'll never forget.
Vince, you know what she'll do before she starts messing with someone else?
Hmm.
Tell you about her friend's business, about her friend, snitch on her
Yeah,
friend.
yeah. She definitely gonna snitch on her partner, man. Definitely. Yeah.
Because 99% of women would apparently, I don't know. Did they actually take the poll? Is it the same number on the other side?
No, it's I don't know if it's the same number. Yeah, they switched it up and said, more women said they would snitch on their gal before they cheat on their guy.
Tell me why Bodine is riding the fence on this one. He said loyalty is everything to me. Now you
Yeah,
know what the topic of this conversation is. 99% of men would cheat on wife before snitching on friend. And you're going to say loyalty is
loyalty is
everything to
everything.
me?
Loyalty to
Loyalty to
who?
who?
Yeah, that dude think he's
Man,
slick, man. He think
slick.
he's slick. He think he's slick, man. Yeah, loyalty to who, man?
He's got some people in here looking because he knows we're going to read his comments out. He's got some
He
people in
always
here.
got people watching him, man. We all got y'all got people watching it.
Man, but yeah, I agree. I think I don't condone cheating, but if I had to make a choice, I'm gonna
Yeah,
have to cheat before I snitch on my friend, my brother, my cousin, whatever, my dude.
yeah. You would hope. I mean, you would hope that your lady understands. She probably
Wait,
won't, man.
wait, but Vince, does this change when it comes on snitching on a woman? Like, would you cheat on your wife before snitching on a woman?
That might change.
That changes. That changes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that
Oh,
might
I'm
change.
snitching on her real quick. I'm not cheating
Yeah,
on my wife for you.
yeah. You listen, man. It wasn't me, man. She homegirl trip. Yeah,
Man.
yeah. That's
Man.
crazy. What Stampede say?
Stampede said, we haven't talked about this one yet. I would definitely be conflicted, but my mom, and I pay close attention to what she said, always said pay more attention to your lady in all circumstances. Like, don't leave your wife alone at a party so other ladies can abuse her while you're visiting with your boys. I don't get what
Hmm.
that means. Don't leave your wife alone at a party so other ladies can abuse her while you're visiting with your boys. What does that mean?
I guess she's saying if you take your lady to a party, don't leave her where other women can come and you know, kind of, I don't know, throw different things out to her. I
Put
really
salt in
don't
the
know.
game? Let's just say that.
Could
Let's
be.
just
I
say
don't
that.
know.
Put a wrench in the cog. He said for that reason, I choose my wife and snitch. I get a new set of friends. Okay, he's got his values. Okay,
He
okay.
does. You ain't getting no new set of friends, bro. Tell you that right now. Cause it's
Your name is ruined in these
yeah,
streets.
you might well just your lady gonna have to be your best friend and and,
Bestie.
and your homeboy and your homegirl and everything. And then she gonna get tired of your ass. Damn, you ain't got nowhere to go. Ain't no what that you can't go play no golf or go to, sit at the bar, nothing.
I chose you. You're my only friend.
You it. Hell, I ain't got no everybody kicked me out of the group. Damn.
So now what am I supposed to do? All I
Yeah.
got is you.
Yeah. Bodine said if your boy's girl come ask you, hey, when you and Jim went out, did he sleep with Betty? And you say, why you gotta use these white name, man? Betty. And you say, yeah, your boy's gonna think you trying to sleep with his gal. That's a no-no or ass kicking. Oh, okay.
That's true. That's true.
P said, I already got a new set of friends. They're a bunch of white guys who love UT football.
Oh man. So are you trying to say that new set of friends they would understand the snitching? It's different rules over there.
I don't know if it's different rules with white guys or brothers, man.
I think it's dudes all around the world.
Dudes all around,
there's
man.
a code. There's a code.
Yeah.
Don't snitch on me.
Gotta be, man. So BJ, this kind of go with the actually what we're discussing, man. This is, and I heard Steve Harvey talking about this. I've heard several people mentioning this before, man. And basically it's saying is don't allow, and this goes for men and women, don't allow your friends, family, friends to infiltrate something good you got going on, right? Do you know?
That might be what Stampede was kind of talking about too.
Maybe, man. Most people breakups are based off of something somebody else said, and I mean it could be something as simple as your boy saying, because you talk to your boys and your lady talk to her girls, man, and they get to know certain things, they get to watch certain things, and I'm a strong believer in, you've heard the misery loves company thing, right?
Yeah,
man. Look, and I was listening to, and he was like, "Man, I'm telling you, man. You could be telling your boy something about, man, she be tripping and and your boy is going most of the time he gonna agree with you. Yeah, man, she be, if it was me, man, I wouldn't put up with that. When you hear stuff like that, man, you got to get away from them cats. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're not thinking enough to go, you know what? Hey, I care about my guy. I care about my guy. Let me either sit back and listen or not just, push him to just change his life in such a, drastic way. Like let me, if anything, encourage him to think about it more.
Think about it. That's the thing, man. And you got so many people that will pour fuel on just a flicker, not even a fire, man. If they feel like they can make this into a full-blown blaze, you got so many people out there, man, that'll just do that just because you seem like you happy. So basically, he was just saying, man, you need to watch those people. You know what I mean? Pay attention to those people. Listen to them. You know what I mean? If
that'll happen real quick.
Yeah, it'll happen quick, man. Before you know it, you somebody be done call you and gave you some, bits and pieces of something, and you take it and run with it, and you think, damn, and then you confront your spouse, and next thing you know, y'all in this whole big deal about nothing.
Yeah, because you get maybe you get a normal level of upset in your relationship. You go tell somebody, go vent about it, and then they go, all it takes is they do what?
Yeah.
Oh nah.
Yeah.
She oh nah, you gotta throw her away, bro.
Yeah, man.
Nah.
Yeah, man. She probably been doing that, dog.
That's the worst one. When I mean, you been doing it. Oh
yeah.
She probably, and then you know they don't say it like that. You know how they say it. They don't say,
yeah,
"Oh, she probably been doing it." You know they go 10 times worse with the description.
yeah. And I mean, the ladies be like, "Girl, for real, I can't believe shit. You know his ass ain't. You know he probably been doing this and that anyway. You know, it's
Yep.
just you
Yep.
just have to really pay attention to that, man. I thought that was interesting when he was talking about it. You know, of course, I'm not quoting him verbatim, but
Mhm.
I just thought it was interesting, man. I've heard several people make that, you know, keep those people out of your mix.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Out of your mix, man. I think that's very important, you know.
I gotta. Well, I got someone that I can't even say in detail because I don't know if he could possibly be watching this with the person that he was
Mm-mm.
telling me about.
Mm-mm.
So I'm just gonna say this could be anybody, but I got a friend that he confides in me a few times, and so we've talked, and I made sure that everything I said that came out of my mouth, like when something sounded messed up, I go, oh yeah, I hear you, like yeah,
Yeah.
that does sound, but I would always make sure and go like, well, I mean, you are at this stage, so just,
Mm,
hey, just think about it. Of course, choose you. Be be happy, but like, hey, maybe it's not really that bad. Maybe, I mean, what you're saying, I dealt with that too. Sounds like most women do that, So I'm like, hey, we'll
yeah.
just like I would make sure not to just push him off an edge of a cliff,
Yeah.
because then what's gonna happen. He
Right.
gets pushed off the edge of the cliff, comes back and has resentment or something, or
Mhm.
even if he doesn't, he's just in a bad situation. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
just basically give them other things to think about. That most of the time, not even now. And you just got to be careful of those people, man, because that's what they'll do. They'll just give you other things to think about, and it's not even a particular situation. I just thought it was interesting, man, to hear him talking about it. And
My nephew
yeah,
is good at that. I can't tell my nephew nothing.
right,
D
nah,
Mac, oh
yeah,
man, he'll be like, oh yeah, she probably been.
oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. I'm
yeah,
just man.
yeah, 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 yeah. You might have said, man, she went to the store and she was gone an hour and a half.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, an
I was
hour and a
asking her.
half.
I was asking her, what you all had by the stove? For real, dog? Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, you just saying it like it's just yeah, man. But I had somebody meet at the hotel, dog.
Oh,
Come on,
man.
man. Where you at? You
And
know what I mean?
then and then he makes it worse. He'll throw in some jokes, and it'll be a joke like, "Oh yeah, I think I saw her car." I'm like, man, leave me alone.
Right.
Oh man.
Yeah. 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 KV said it goes back to those toxic people we talked about last. Exactly.
Oh
Those
yeah,
people, man,
toxic,
the fire starters, man, the ones who throw the brick and hide their hand,
toxic.
they'll be the one, man, who set the matches down, and then be outside laughing with the firemen. What happened? You know
What?
what I mean?
What?
And then your house done burned down, and you standing over there looking stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
yeah, man, I
Exactly
thought
that.
that's exactly what it is. I thought that was an interesting video, man. Because he said, "Hey, man, misery loves company."
And it's funny. It kind of goes. And hey, this is actually I might be a genius for this one, Vince. Listen to this one.
You are.
All right, so who do you who do you, Vince? Who do you, out of your friend group, who do you let borrow your car,
Nobody.
and why? Why is that?
I mean, I hadn't done that, man, since I was in my 20s.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I let my cousin borrow my car in my 20s, and he wrecked it. I had a Lexus, and he came, and the next day, man, I lost control, man. I'm looking at this big ass crushed up front end, and I'm just like, damn. But now at this point, man. I don't really know nobody don't borrow my car.
But why not? I mean, of course you just told the story, but just like, you know,
Well, I
summarize.
mean, um, that's just something I don't do. And then, I mean, if you tear it up, you can't pay for
If you tear it up, you can't pay for it. Okay, they break your relationship up. They can't replace your wife.
it, right? They
And if
can't.
they can, that's a very rare friend that I don't think many of us
Yeah,
have. you
yeah,
know?
yeah. They can't replace her, and they probably don't want to.
Exactly.
You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
So you're just
Just
gonna be stuck what? Stuck out.
stuck out. I mean, um, so yeah, man, it's just you just always want to let a breakup be your reason,
Right.
be your fault or her
Right.
fault, but you never want to allow somebody else to come in and infiltrate a good thing going on, man, just because they poisonous. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
That's a quick way to put on the dunce cap. I don't
Yeah,
even
it
know
is.
if these generations now any younger than me even know what a dunce cap is.
Yeah. You'll be sitting around, man. Both men and ladies, man, be sitting around. Damn, what happened?
Man,
Think back. Oh man,
man.
Craig
If
and
you
them
even if you
gas
even
me up.
realize, because you might not even realize it was them. You know,
You
might
won't, because
still
you'll
be
be full
hanging
of
out with them.
emotion then.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, you'll realize it at some point, but at first you'll be so full of emotion, and you probably be, don't want to look a certain way.
Yeah.
So, you go and confront your lady or confront your guy,
Yeah.
some bull jive. And like I said, that dude is, or that lady is holding the rock behind her back because she be the one that broke the window. He be the one that broke the window.
Oh, and then they're real quiet after you break up. Real quiet.
Real quiet. Almost not even answering the call. Answering your call. Yeah.
That's guilt.
Be a Bodine and we'll end with this.
All right. Bodine said, Bijan, if your boy got another girl pregnant and you're cool with his girl, and he asks you not to say nothing, and you go over their house every weekend, could you keep your mouth closed, or how would you handle the situation? Uh, so I'm cool with both of them. Like, so I'm guessing I'm real cool because I'm going to their house every weekend, but he's got another girl pregnant. Yeah, I don't think I could just keep going over every weekend because I can't say something, and I can't just sit in your face and lie to you. So I mean that would actually ruin my kind of relationship with him, because then like I don't even want to hang around him anymore because now I'm there's bad energy, bad like it's not even a cool free moment just hanging with him and his wife now everything is kind of I gotta watch what I'm saying, I gotta clean up behind him, I feel like I'm cleaning up behind him. It's like nah, that's messy. Yeah, I think that would affect our friendship right there. Yeah.
Right. Kavana say,
Oh, okay, last one. KB said some friends want you single so you can hang out and party with them again. There are friends that think your significant other took you from them. Yeah.
hey man, that's true. It's a lot of people like that, man. They I mean, because if you go on and you seem happy, that's the first thing you want to do is tell your girl. First thing you want to do, tell your boy, yeah, man, me and so and so, da 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 da.
Yeah.
Too much of that, especially when they ain't moving, and be like, damn,
Hmm.
you dig her. The lady's gonna be like, damn, you with him again? You know what I mean? You gotta
Hmm.
watch them. You gotta watch them. You gotta
Man.
watch them. Stampede said, I've been hearing that my entire life. I heard people say that I wouldn't take that kind of stuff to other people, and I thought it was unfair. I watched some friends be brokenhearted after getting advice from homeboys. I felt guilty that I didn't tell the agitator to shut up. You would think, man, but you, if you anything like me, man, I just be wanting to mind my own business, man. Even if my closest road dog, man, that's not my business, man. You know what I mean? It's not my business, man. Unless you come to me and specifically ask me something, man, I'm gonna just nod and yeah and huh and listen and be a friend, man. I'm not gonna give no advice,
Yep.
none of that, man. Um,
I hear you. I see where your take is. I have to give advice though because I just feel like I gotta say something if I'm thinking it, if I'm feeling it, I gotta say something. But I'm also not gonna try to, like uh I'm also knowing what I'm saying and I'm aware of how much of a certain thing. Like if I'm just giving you nothing but negative stuff about your situation, then I know like I'm feeding you negativity. So,
right,
you know, but
right.
yeah.
Because I mean, even if you feel like what you would do something different than what he's doing, if it still may be negative, even if you be like, if he'd be like, man, what would you do, man? Nah, but you ain't me, man. You know what I mean? So you
I
can't.
see, I see, I see where you
Yeah,
went. Skirt.
you gotta stay out of there because everybody's different with everybody.
And I've
So
heard you. I've heard you say that before. But I would do something different. So that don't even matter. Like
yeah,
that's not how you would say it. But yeah,
yeah.
you
It's
skirt.
just yeah, man. That ain't. I can't. You can't ride
Man,
off me, man. Cause
you sidestep that stuff so smooth.
yeah, but I'm just being honest, man. It's just a different. You know. I mean, that's why I wouldn't even answer that. Like, "Dawg, what would you do, man? Or what do you think?" Man, I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. You gotta do what you feel, cause you at the end of the day, man, you the one gonna, be at the house by yourself. You the one gonna be yearning for this lady, man. So,
Yep,
you know,
yep. Man,
whatever you gotta do, what makes you happy, man. Cause at the end of the
man,
day, that's all that matters. Is you happy? You got nothing to do with me.
100%,
Feel
100.
me?
Yeah,
Love said she told a friend about her man, and she stopped being friends with her, even though he did a very disrespectful thing to her. So I wouldn't do that again. Yeah, you gotta mind your own business.
yeah,
Mind your own
yeah.
business.
Because some people I don't want to hear the truth. They're like, well, how would you even approach me with that?
Right, you right. They don't want to hear the truth, man. And then
Yeah.
when they do hear the truth, they ain't gonna make no moves about it. So they just gonna end
Mm-hmm.
up pissed at you.
Mm-hmm.
Almost like, why the hell you gonna tell me? If you didn't tell
Yeah.
me, I wouldn't have known.
Yep. Now they thinking about it.
Right. That's crazy, man. Anyway, man, look here, man. Great show, man. We're gonna get up out of here, man. BJ, I appreciate you. Thank everybody for showing up tonight. You guys have a fantastic week. BJ, you good?
I'm good.
Awesome, man. Y'all have a fantastic week, and we'll be back here Wednesday. Come on back and holler at us again. Later.